The Octo Crab is a creature native to the planet millions of years prior to the experiment. They have 4 arms and 4 legs, giving a total of 8 limbs. They are relatively large, coming in at about 10 feet tall and weighing as much as 500 pounds. The Octo Crab uses its claws to pierce through the shells from clams and smaller crabs, and to carry supplies for its nest. They are also used to fight predators and rival octo crabs. Their exoskeleton protects them from a lot of impact, and they can do some serious damage in return. The octo crab also has 4 eyes used to see things, and they point at every direction, making it impossible to ambush them. The sea tiger is a creature native to the planet millions of years prior to the experiment. Imagine everything fascinating about wild cats, except if they swam in the ocean. Unlike sea lions back on Earth, which are relatives of dogs, the sea tiger is actually more related to cats. According to the Magnesians, a lot of the porpoises on the planet have a connection with cats instead of dogs, hence why the sea tiger looks more cat-like. They also make meowing noises instead of barks to communicate with one another, and they also have legs and feet, which allow them to go on land, as well as a tail fin that allows them to travel around the water. The sea goat is a creature native to the planet millions of years prior to the experiment. They get their name due to the goat horns on top of their head and the fact that their calls sound like goats. It is depicted as half goat, half manatee, and they love eating seaweed. Sometimes Magnesians will see them on land feeding on seaweed that ended up on shore. The males of their species are called the sea billies, and they fight for dominance and mates, using the horns on their heads. They also constantly chew like goats, which helps them digest food. The Basilicitus is a descendant of the Basilosaurus and one of the more docile creatures in the oceans. If the Gigantocitus is the Goliath Titan of the ocean, then the Basilicitus is the Sauroplacidus. Its name means king whale, growing at 150 feet long and weighing as much as 75 tons. Not as large as the Gigantocitus, but still quite large in its own right. This whale is mainly an herbivore, feeding off of the plankton and seaweed that grows in the oceans of the planet. They travel in pods of 7 members, consisting of 1 male, 3 females, and 3 calves. Though mainly herbivorous, if they're hungry enough, they will go after tiny shrimp that also live in the ocean. They mainly don't have any natural predators due to their size, and most predators deem them not worth the effort. The only predator brave enough to take them on is the Carchara dominus, but even then, the Basilicitus have each other to gain up on the sharks. This is one of the rare occasions where the Carchara dominus would travel in a group of between 3 to 5 members to compete with the whales.